After winning 7 straight national championships, the Terrapin women's lacrosse team hit a 9-year drought. And while the Terps were forced to retool and rebuild their dynasty, Northwestern took up their mantle. The Wildcats have won 5 straight national championships and look to get a ring for their other hand. But to be the man, you've got to beat the man, and the Terps will have to do just that to topple the incumbent dynasty to get a ring for every finger and capture their 10th national championship. It's a battle 2 years in the making between the old school versus the new school. Lacrosse past history and tradition versus the new order. Is that a goal? It is, as that is scored by Smith. So Smith bouncing it in. The yellow flag had come out for a free position, but the shot does bounce in, and Northwestern's on the board. It's now 1-0 Wildcats with 28-37. Almost a little bit of a fluky goal there.
Fluky goal, Brian, and I'm actually questioning whether she was actually in that restraining circle or not. She seemed it looked as if she took a step inside that restraining circle, but
down on the far side of the 8, inside to Smith. Smith shot, and it goes in. Northwestern now with a 6-0 lead. Northwestern really revving it up and everything going their way. Fitzgerald scores that, and a 1-goal swing the other way after that whole exchange. In the 3 years I've covered them, they've dug themselves out of bigger holes, but never against an opponent like this. Mawson drives inside, hits the post, rebound by Schwarzman, and score. Schwarzman puts it in, and this one is good for sure. It counts. It's now a 6-1 deficit. It's now 18:49 remaining, and perhaps that is the spark that Maryland needed. Mawson inside, shot goes in! Sarah Mawson gets it in. It's now 6-2, and perhaps that is the spark. Katie Schwarzman getting it going, and now Mawson continuing it. 17-14 remaining in this first half. Taylor up ahead at the 12, inside to Johnson. Johnson inside the 8, bowls over a defender, and it's a free position for Johnson. And Kari Ellen Johnson, a force to be reckoned with. Johnson setting up the free position. Inside she goes. Shot goes in! Kari Ellen Johnson gives the Terps their 3rd goal of the afternoon, cutting the deficit to 6-3 with 15:54 to go. The sophomore phenom for Maryland coming up big once again, her 67th of the year. Macluso setting it up right in front of Dipper at the top of the 8. Inside she goes, shot goes in. Macluso scores it to stop the Terrapins' run. It's now 7-3 Northwestern with 15:22 to go.
7-3, 4-goal deficit for the Terps. It's definitely not insurmountable. It's believable right now for the Terps. The Terps just need to get that momentum. They need to continue on.
Schwarzman with it at the 12. Schwarzman driving inside, uncovered, takes the shot, it goes in. Northwestern forgot about the freshman on the play and score it. No, wait a minute. The refs are talking reposition for... Wow, this is the second goal the refs have taken away from the Terp. And Schwarzman will get a free position against Lamato, so Schwarzman really the key player for Maryland so far, the one stepping it up. Let's see if she opts to shoot. She has a nice little alley, so a bit of a tough angle as she's going to set it up from the 8, waiting for the restart, drives inside, takes the shot, it goes in! Katie Schwarzman with another goal for Maryland, her 2nd of the game. Mawson behind the cage, nice little spin move, wrapping around the crease and scoring it. Sarah Mawson puts the Terps on the board, and the ref's not talking about this one. It's good. It's now 8-5, and this one textbook. The Northwestern player pressuring the outside and Mawson beating her. Dowd still trying to go to goal, takes the shot, and saved by the Big Dipper. What a save by Dipper. You really saw Dowd working the Maryland defense there, but Dipper read it all the way. A great play by Maryland. Schwarzman driving inside the 8, takes the shot, it goes in! The all everything of Carroll County, the all everything of Maryland right now, as it's now a 2-goal deficit, 8-6, the Terps trail with 7:32 to go. Crossfield pass to Mawson. Mawson inside their string line. 1-on-1 inside the 8. Mawson takes the shot, it goes in! Sarah Mawson ties things up for the Terps! Maryland all tied up with 1:04 to go. Coming back right now, the Terps revving it up. That'll do it for the first half. What a comeback by Maryland in this half to make it 8-8 after Northwestern opened things up early. Right now, we're all even keel as we go into halftime. Shooting space violation, and McFadden will get a free position opportunity.
And McFadden with a golden opportunity, Brian. She could put her team in the lead.
And the Twarton Trophy finalist, not on the stat sheet yet, and she takes a shot, it goes in, and now McFadden is on the stat sheet, and the Terps with a 9-8 lead with 26-27, and the Terps continue to get it going, and they finally have taken the lead.
She went straight down the heart of the defense and just shot it on LaMonta, who was just a split second too late to go to that upper left corner. Great job by Caitlin McFadden.
Smith setting it up, takes the shot, and it's knocked away by the stick of Ileana Sansa, scooped up by Poise. Poise on the run. Poise has the restraining line. Poise has midfield. She has a lot of grass in front of her. Passing it up to McFadden. Wide open up ahead. This is Brandy Jones inside the 8. Jones bouncing shot goes in! Brandy Jones scores it for Maryland. We have a 10-8 lead for the Terps. 19:57 to go, and what a game so far!
And they found Brandy Jones wide open in the attacking third. Great job, and great job by Brandy Jones getting her first goal of the day, 21st of the season. This is excellent news for the Terps and Maryland right now.
Smith trying to get inside, takes the shot, it goes in. So we have a tie game here as Smith goes right inside on Dowd. She went very close to Dipper on that shot. The refs are going to talk. Does it count? It does.
She's explaining to Dipper that she was shoved into the goalie crease. It's a 10-all game. It's game on here in Taos.
Smith versus Dipper, a tie game with 10:26 to go. Smith drives inside, and the Big Dipper with a big save. Get off my lawn, says Brittany Dipper. A huge save by the sophomore to corral that one. And now up they come. This is Poise with it at the restraining line. Up ahead to Taylor. Taylor with a lot of grass in front of her. She has the restraining line. Taylor up ahead now inside the 12. They're getting it to McFadden, who is at the top of the 12. McFadden trying to drive inside. Dishing off to Jones. Jones shoots and scores! Brandy Jones with a great shot and goal fed by Caitlin McFadden. And we have an 11-10 Terrapin lead with 9:51 to go. Back and forth we go again. I feel like I gotta get my ankles taped. I gotta get my chin strap buckled. This is a heck of a game so far, and right now just an incredible performance. This matchup so far has lived up to the hype. Merrifield has several players wide open, including Schwarzman. Schwarzman at the restraining line. Schwarzman to the far side of the 12, and it's interesting to see that Maryland didn't go straight to goal there.
That's a bit of a shock. One goal is a little too much for me. I would like a 2-goal lead.
They get it to McFadden behind the cage. I thought she was about to wrap around, but to no avail. And now she's going. McFadden going inside. Shot goes in. McFadden make goal, and a 12-10 lead for the Terps with 5:47 to go. The big-time players step up in big-time games at big-time points, and right there, McFadden with a huge goal as she tries to get her first national title. Buckle up, guys. This is going to be a wild ride. Paulson going behind the cage now, and the Terps right now, this could become organized keep away. 2:10 to go. Mollison behind the cage now, guarded by Fitzgerald. Mollison trying to wrap around. Inside to Johnson. Johnson shoots and scores! Ellen Johnson scores it for the Terps. It's 13-11 Maryland with 2:03 to go. An incredible shot. The sophomore may have done it. 2:03 is a lot of time, but that could have done it. Dowd driving inside on McFadden, inside the 8, trying to spin. Taylor and McFadden there. What a play! Sansa picks it up. What a play by Sansa! 10 seconds separate Maryland.
Separates Maryland's bench from erupting onto the field. This is such a great achievement for Maryland. 10 seconds separates it.
13-11, 10 seconds from the end of a dynasty. As this is Taylor with it, 8 seconds. Taylor pulling it all the way back to midfield. 4 seconds, 3 seconds, 2 seconds.
It's over.
Maryland has done it. The Terps have toppled the dynasty. 10-time national champions. The Terps have done the seemingly impossible. Maryland, your women's lacrosse team is national champions once again.